What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In my last video, I covered a couple men who'd made a grave error. They took it upon themselves to play stepped-on father. One guy, as you see here, handled it very poorly when the relationship came to an end. And the other guy redeemed himself because that went off the rails very quickly. I'll leave a link down below if you haven't seen it. But the bottom line is, and we're going to play a little bit of what happened with this guy because you got to see it for yourself. And I want to drive home the idea that you as a man have to be self-reliant. It is critically important in this modern day, in this Western world we live in this day and age, you have to be the kind of man who's able to stand on his own 2 feet come hell or high water, putting yourself in a position where an emotions first decision maker with a cup size can just randomly at any time of her choosing decide to cut you off from things like food, clothing, and shelter. Guys, you do not want to be in that position. I'm going to do an entire episode coming up here real soon on how to live your life leverage free from the outside influence, especially that which is malevolent in nature. But today, for right now, since I have your attention, we're going to play a little bit of this because you got to see it to believe it. And then we're going to go over the benefits of never finding yourself in this guy's position. Without further ado, roll the clip.
I'll take that back. Now you get in the bed and go to bed. I bed you when you not here. Every day when you go to work. You like I did something to you. I did nothing to you.
I asked you what that smell was yesterday. You said my breath, right?
What the That's a joke. You saw the incense in right there. God damn.
No.
I walked with some spray on the floor.
Embarrassing. This man is erratic. He's all over the place. He has completely lost his frame. He's lost control. This is what happens, guys, and I would imagine, side point, I would imagine this guy was raised by a single mother. And he saw her react this way to hardship his entire childhood. He probably grew up with the propaganda that it was still noble in the 21st century for Western men to take on the stepped-on father role. You want to make the argument that it was a good thing to do back in the 80s, the 70s, and prior? Okay, cool. I'll accept that. But there's no way you can think that post-year 2000, that women, especially the ones in our community, look at men who would do this respectfully and with grace. There's no way. Look at how out of control this man is. All because she has decided the relationship is over. And for that reason, she's showing him absolutely no regard for whatever it is that he's done for her and those kids the whole time he's been there. She's decided it's over. And so everything he did has been flushed down the toilet and has been erased from her mind by selective amnesia. Guys, do not put yourself in this position. There is no reward.
Stop,
I
son.
didn't do anything. I did nothing to you. I take care of your kids.
To my guys out there who've never had children, your ancestors wanted way better for you than this. Way better for you than what that man was dealing with. Ready-made family. Just add wallet. No, guys. You don't ever want to put yourself in a position where a woman who is relying on you financially is putting you in a position where you feel less than. No way.
Or just date someone on your level. I don't like bitches like you. And I'm finna tell you why. So I responded to you and I told you to delete your comment or I was gonna make a video responding to you. It's been 24 hours and your comment is still there. Just because a man does not make the same amount of money or can't provide a lavish lifestyle or can't provide the bullshit that you see online, it's not mean that he is not on one another's level or he ain't on her level or whatever the fuck it may be. A lot of you dumb hoes, a lot of you dumb ladies, you get online, you talk about dudes, you talk about broke men, you talk about how dudes ain't got no money, how the black man at the bottom and all this bullshit. But as soon as a man get the money, you try to crucify him, you try to say he gay because he don't want to settle down with one woman, you call him everything but righteous, and since he ain't broke no more, now he broken. Shut the fuck up. A lot of you dudes out there got to deal with hoes like this. Stay the fuck away from these type of women. You are more than just your motherfucking money. Do you know the level of value that you can bring to a woman? A level of protection, a level of reassurance, a level of comfort, helping a lady see life from a different perspective, helping a woman realize her value within herself, helping a woman see things that she can't even see, fulfilling her blind spots and helping her become the best version of herself. And none of that shit got to do with fucking money, but they put your only value at the money. They only value you if you got the money. Not every woman, but a lot of hoes like this lady right here. But fellas, this is why I tell you, work on your fitness, your fashion, your finances, your mindset, and your appearance. Once you work on those things, stop listening to fucking women because they don't know what they want. Value yourself, put hoes like this last, and remember who the fuck you are, bro.
Shout out to bro, because he spit bars right there. If you watch the original video, and again, link to that video will be down below, pinned to the top comment. But if you watch the video, you'll notice at the end of that crazy ass interaction between the dude, the stepfather, and the chick who's about to put him out, he made a joke about there was a smell in the house, and he said it must be your breath or something to that effect, and she took quote unquote offense to it. Not really, but she had already made her mind up to destroy the relationship, and it's because he was either late on the rent, his half rather, or light. Maybe $100, $150 short. And so that was all the reason it took for her to detonate the whole thing. Guys, never let somebody who is less than you, shorter than you, can't out bench press you, can't outrace you at the racetrack, they can't do better than you in the SATs, and probably need your help to open a pickle jar, let you think that you're less than. You don't get to think less of yourself because something that's relying on you for more than just money. It's way more that men provide than just what's in our back pocket and in our bank accounts. But like bro said, and correctly so, you need to focus on getting yourself into the best strata that you can, guys. Your physique, your finances, your mental state, your spirituality. Build yourself up on every leaning side, guys. If you know your diet is screwed up, you need to fix that. If you know you got belly fat that you need to get rid of, you need to go ahead and do that. If you could work extra shifts, or pick up a side hustle, or maybe even start a business while you're working at the 9 to 5 you're already at without impacting that negatively. You need to go ahead and make that happen, because the faster you get to a place where you are in a good position, where if something went wrong, there's money in the bank to cover it, where if you needed to take your shirt off at the poolside or at the beach, you wouldn't embarrass yourself, where your mind is sound and the demons of your past no longer haunt you, and that you have a walk with God, where he calls you not only his child, but also his friend. The faster you get yourself in position where this can't happen to you, the better off you'll feel. Case in point.
You know, one of the things I love about being a man, got his shit together, if I might add. Can't nobody say shit to me. It's not a mother thing. And I ain't gotta do nothing that I don't want to do. And if you don't like it, you can kiss my natural black ass. Because guess what? There ain't nothing that you can do. And to make it even better, when you dealing with women, you gotta understand when women want to guilt trip you and want to gaslight you. Because in reality, that shit means nothing. Broke ass. Alright, if you say so. Ooh, I can't stand you. Okay, alright. So you really don't give a No, I don't. So if I want to sit on my ass all day and eat potato chips and drink soda and watch the NBA basketball game like I'm doing right now, can't nobody say to me. And if you come around here fucking bothering me, get out.
Protect your peace at all costs, guys. This man's right. When you have your things in order, when all your ducks in a row, you'll be amazed at just how little tolerance you have for modern women and their purposeful bad behavior, their purposeful out-of-pocket speech. You won't have time for it because you'll already know. Just like you found her, you can find 15 more just like her. Younger, tighter, better behaved, and more feminine. She wants to behave improperly? No problem. We don't have no hostages over here. And the 13th Amendment says there are no more slaves. So yeah, you're free to go. Please make room for your better behaved, much more attractive, younger replacement. You see, guys, this guy figured it out. When you're a man who's got it all figured out and you have everything in order where it's supposed to be, you don't have to deal with the things that the guy in the front of the video had to. A guy in desperation is a guy begging to be abused. A guy in desperation has no further options, and so he'll take whatever he can get and live a diminished life as a result. But a man who has his shit together is a man who's living his life in abundance, where we are all supposed to be in the first place before the fall of Eden. So get to the place, guys, where you have what you need, and then from there get to a place where you're now living the life you actually want, because until then you'll put up with whatever just to say you got somebody. And I never want you guys to find yourself in that position. That said, guys, that's my time. Like the video, comment down below, share with a friend, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Never let your brother suffer in silence when the truth can set him free. Networkers, we working. Until next time.